Earth's moon. Planets and asteroids in our solar system orbit the sun. Moons, on the other hand, also known as natural satellites, they orbit planets and asteroids. A satellite is an object that orbits a circle around a bigger object. In space, there are two kinds of satellites: natural, such as moon orbiting the earth, or artificial, such as the International Space Station orbiting the earth, which was artificially put into orbit by humans. There are more than 200 moons in our solar system. Most orbit the giant planets, with Saturn and Jupiter leading the moon counts. Even a few asteroids have their companion moons. One of those moons calls Earth its home. The brightest and the largest object in our sky, the moon makes Earth a more livable place by moderating our home planet's wobble on axis, leading to a relatively stable climate. It also causes tides, creating a rhythm that has guided humans for thousands of years. The Earth's only natural satellite is simply called the Moon because people didn't know other moon existed until Galileo discovered four moons orbiting Jupiter in 1610. The moon was formed about 4.5 billion years ago when, according to one theory, the Earth slammed into another early planet. Debris from their collision began to orbit Earth because of the Earth's gravity, and it accumulated, forming today's moon. Moon's surface was once geologically active and was covered in an ocean of magma, but today, apart from traces of water ice, the surface is completely covered in rocky debris. Countless craters dot the moon's surface, each formed by objects such as comets, meteoroids, and asteroids crashing on the moon. The largest crater, the South Pole Aitken Basin, spans across the quarter of the moon's surface and is deep enough to fit Mount Everest inside. Moon orbits our planet at an average distance of 30 Earths. It rotates at the same rate as it revolves. So, as it revolves around our planet, the same side of the moon faces the Earth at all times. From the Earth's surface, we can observe 8 distinct, traditionally recognized stages of the moon's illumination, called lunar phases. They have been observed for thousands of years and have also provided basis of the early calendars. For most of the human history, the moon could only be studied from a distance. But on July 28, 1969, humans were able to close that distance with the American space flight mission Apollo 11. Here is a picture of Apollo 11 crew with Neil Armstrong on the left, Michael Collins in center, and Buzz Aldrin on the right. Here is the clip of the iconic event.
Okay, engine stop. Houston, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
Neil Armstrong was the first person to land on the moon, followed by Buzz Aldrin 19 minutes later. Since then, moon has been visited by 24 humans and 12 people have walked on the surface of the moon. Lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse happens when Earth blocks sun or all of the sun's direct light from reaching the moon. This cosmic event only takes place during a full moon, which happens only once in 29.5 days or the orbit of the one full moon around the Earth. So, why don't we have eclipse every month? The moon's orbit is tilted a few degrees in relation to the Earth, so the Earth and moon and the sun don't always align. When the Earth does eclipse the sun, it casts two types of shadows on the moon: a lighter shadow known as penumbra and a smaller darker shadow the umbra. There are three types of lunar eclipse: total, partial, and penumbral. The first is a total lunar eclipse, when the earth, moon, and the sun are in perfect alignment and the moon falls in the earth's umbral shadow. Total lunar eclipse is the most striking of the three types because they turn the moon a sunset red. As the shorter blue wavelength of the light are scattered outwards by the Earth's atmosphere and the longer red wavelength are retracted or bent inwards, the moon making it appear red. Partial lunar eclipse. The second type occurs when the earth, moon and the sun don't perfectly align. So only partial moon passes into earth's umbra. Earth's shadow appears very dark on the side of the moon facing earth. A penumbral lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes through the earth's penumbral shadow. The event is so subtle that most people don't even notice. The moon appears slightly darker than normal. Lunar eclipse occurs up to 3 times a year and can be observed in the entire night. Unlike during a solar eclipse, it is safe to watch moon with a naked eye during a lunar eclipse. It is only because of the distance of the sun moon from the earth that we are able to witness total lunar eclipse. As the moon is moving away from the earth an inch every year, one day, billions of years from now, the moon will be too far away to fall on the earth's umbral shadow. Until then, we can occasionally enjoy seeing our own planet's shadow on the largest object in the night sky. We will learn about the remaining planets of the solar system in the next video. Until then, bye bye, take care.